Today is Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. Lil Dicky dropped a trailer for the new season of his show, Dave. It pretty much shows that the next season, second season, will be one big joke about how he's a rapper who just doesn't put out any rap, doesn't drop an album, ever. Anyways, let's talk about LeBron and how his season could end tonight. Welcome to Derapy, Season 2. I'm still working on the Lil Dicky session. Unlike him, though, I'm not going to make you wait for like 6 years for the finished product. I'll have it out before the new season of his show airs. If I'm lying, I'll take back everything I said about him, and I will rename this podcast Hypocrite by Derek. I know, lots of pressure. But speaking of people that have lots of pressure, LeBron. LeBron needs help. I know it's a meme. LeBron always needs help. You know, LeBron James. I'm assuming you wouldn't be listening to this if you don't know who LeBron James is and you don't know basketball. I'm not going to go into it. We know who LeBron is. Last time he played the Suns, a day or two ago, 2 players in his starting lineup had 0 points. I just feel like that's all that really needs to be said about the game. I'm going to say their names. Dennis Schroeder, 0. KC 0? I've called him KC3 before. He had 0 points. 0. They both played. Schroeder played 26 minutes. No points. KCP played 15 minutes. Oh, Derek, that's not that much. 15 minutes. Okay, I didn't play any minutes. I had the same amount of points. I could have played for the Lakers. Plus minus is a way that you kind of indicate how effective you're being on the court at any given time, like how much impact you're having on the game. They might as well put me in the Lakers starting lineup because I didn't score any points either, but at least I didn't make things worse. They're just running around, making things worse. So I could have been a Lakers starter. You could have been a Lakers starter. You let me run around on the court for 26 minutes. I think I can get fouled once, like maybe on accident. It's just crazy to me that you can get paid millions of dollars. This is why some people might actually be offended by the amount that NBA players make, because it is unbelievable that you can start in the NBA, score 0 points, and like that just be cool. Like, could you imagine just going to your job on any given day and just not working? Like, you're there, but you're not doing anything. And everybody's like, hey, do something, and you're like, I can't. That's what happened. That's what the Lakers are doing. So yes, it's a joke. It's a meme that LeBron needs help, but he kind of does. Anthony Davis is a game time decision tonight. He's not going to play, man. Groins don't heal that quickly. I think he has like a groin strain. They're saying they're going to decide when the game starts. If you don't know right now, then I don't think anything's going to change by the time the game starts. LeBron says he's preparing as if AD isn't going to play, which is obviously the smart thing to do. Like, I just can't imagine LeBron not having some level of resentment towards Anthony Davis. It's like, bro, we're supposed to be in this together. You and I. Just yin and yang. We're supposed to be boys, the dynamic duo. And now you just left me when I needed you the most. Unbelievable. It's just so unfortunate for everybody, not just LeBron, but the Lakers, the city, the town, everyone. Us. You, me. AD, come on. Always disappointing. But this does open up the opportunity for LeBron. Some people are calling him washed a year or two ago. He was talking about revenge season. I guess maybe he had... Look, I know that they have this really short turnaround between the offseason and this season, but you're still that guy, right? You ask LeBron who's the best player in the NBA, he's going to be like, oh, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Why would you even ask that? I'm LeBron. It's my LeBron voice. LeBron still thinks he's the best, so we can only expect him to play like the best, no? We're not being unreasonable to assume that he's going to show up. In his history of elimination games, by the way, the man's averaging like over 30 points. 11 rebounds, 7 assists. He's never lost in the first round, by the way. Somebody else has lost in the first round a couple of times. We're not going to talk about him, Michael Jordan. It doesn't matter. We're not going to get into it. It's okay. We're not going to talk MJ. There's no point. Why bring him up? Doesn't matter. If you're that guy, if you're a LeGoat, if you're the king, you can't go out in the first round. Okay, you can go out in the first round, right? It's not going to tarnish his legacy. I've heard people saying that. It's not going to ruin anything, but please don't go out in 6. Not 6. If LeBron loses in 7, AD's still hurt, his teammates still suck, CP3's doing way better, we can live with that. But not like this. Not now. Please not tonight. Just not now. Because if you lose tonight, tomorrow, like, everybody's going to have time to talk. Just don't lose on a weekday. Don't go out like this. Not game 6. LeBron, please. But we have to be honest with ourselves. LeBron's never been as old as he is right now. I know, time keeps marching on. It only goes forward, not backwards. He's never been this old. I don't want to say he's never had this little help, but they're playing like it's the worst help ever. Like, even 2007 with the Cavs, like, they had guys that had all-star potential. I don't see it for any of these. Well, I guess Schroeder maybe, but I think he might have came down with COVID like before he just recently came back. Who knows? Like I don't want to rag on the man too much, but again, you're making millions. Can we score a point, a singular point? How do you sleep at night knowing you did nothing at work? Like it just kills me. But there's never been. I would argue that there's more pressure right now than there's ever been because I feel like in NBA Finals, you kind of already know what's going to happen. Like the last couple of times that LeBron's been there, when he's playing the Heat in the bubble, we're like, the Lakers should win. When he was playing the Warriors in 17 and 18, we're like, LeBron should lose. 2016 is kind of up in the air. But I feel like right now, we're running out of time. And I think LeBron knows that. And there's also more people watching than ever. Just, when it comes to social media, sports talk shows, sports radio, just the fact that we've been in the pandemic and now everybody was stuck inside, but now everybody has the ability to watch sports again. We're back in the NBA playoffs. There's more fans in the stands. The pressure is high. And I know LeBron said his shoulders are built big for a reason, whatever, dog. I know there's pressure. And time is ticking. Next year, he's going to be 37. Year 17. This isn't like Tom Brady in football. Like, this is to take nothing away from Brady. But as a quarterback, you drop back, you throw. You turn around, you hand it off. You feel pressure, you get down. I was going to say, or you roll out. Tom Brady doesn't roll out. You just get down. Now, yes, people are trying to hit Brady. I'd argue that LeBron gets hit more than Tom Brady, especially with the rules in the NFL today. LeBron doesn't have that much time. Man's old in basketball years. And it doesn't help that the team he's going up against, they don't fear him. The Suns aren't afraid of him. They've already had Booker going crazy. Devin Booker doesn't care who on the Lakers is trying to guard him. He's going to get 30 regardless. He's young. He has energy. He's talented. Mid-range game is crazy. He's going to hit his free throws if he gets sent to the line. DeAndre Ayton has incredible potential. Like, I've seen him go to work. He's capable of 20 and 10 on any given night. Now, CP3 is in and out of the lineup, but I think he's going to play, and his contribution will be invaluable. Even when he's just on the court, like everybody else gets a boost. He's their leader. He's their captain. Jay Crowder, both Camerons seem up to the challenge as well as Mikal Bridges. Everybody doesn't seem to mind guarding LeBron. There's theories out there that Jay Crowder is afraid to guard LeBron. I can't tell. He seems ready. You saw how he was looking at him all funny like a game or two ago. LeBron was talking to the refs, and Jay Crowder was just giving him this wild face. I truly think they're up to the challenge. When we talk about the Phoenix Suns, they have chemistry. Like, they were the 2 seed. They're not out here experimenting with lineups. I heard or read somewhere that the Lakers lineup that they brought out last game when they lost by like 30, those 5 guys had literally never played a minute together. Not just starting. Like, I don't think those 5 guys, I think it was Markieff Morris, Gasol, Schroeder, Braun, KCP, like they've never been on the floor together. Let's see how it works in Game 5 of the playoffs. Not a good look, Frankie V. I'm not feeling it. The Suns have already beat them 3 times though, and the last game, LeBron, man, he was looking. He looked really great in like 1 quarter, but otherwise he was looking pedestrian, mortal, vulnerable, frustrated, fed up, like he couldn't handle it, and that's. nothing conveys that, like, him leaving 5 minutes before the game ended. And I know he left early for treatment or whatever. He's a guy that's obsessed with treatment. And, like, look, I'm not mad at him for leaving, but we can't argue that it says something. Like, do I truly believe he wanted to get a head start on his treatment? 2 things can be true. You're going to hear that a lot from me. 2 things can be true. Yes, beginning treatment for his ankle or his body or his general soreness, he could really want to do that and actually be doing that, but he could also be like, we are getting bullied. We're getting obliterated out here, and I refuse to watch this garbage anymore. So I'm hoping, just like the revenge season that he supposedly had last year, he can have a revenge game. Boston Game 6. You know, the look that he gave. 2018 Finals LeBron. 2016 Finals LeBron. We're looking for Superman, Iron Man, Black Man, Batman. Same thing. Luke Cage. They're not the same. Batman's not black. Could be. Should be. Maybe. Someday. No, we don't need it. Luke Cage. We want something spectacular. Awe-inspiring. Legendary. We need it. You want it. I think even if you hate LeBron, wouldn't it be kind of boring if he lost tonight, season's over? Come on. Come on. We want LeBron. Come on. I want it. You want it. Lakers need it. World needs it. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. You don't have to bet the Lakers, but I'd bet LeBron. Because LeBron knows everything that I've been talking about. He knows. He knows the pressure that's on. He knows that he's getting older. He knows what people will say. He knows what people will talk about. He has to show up. It's all on him. All sports talk today was about him. All sports talk tomorrow is going to be about him, regardless of what happens. But wouldn't you like to hear good news for a change? I'm excited, to say the least. Can you tell? He just needs a little bit of help. Like, just a little bit. A little more than 0. Maybe. I don't know. A little bit. He can't score 100 points. LeBron can go 75 points, 38 rebounds, and 19 assists. But if his teammates don't help, what are we going to do? I guess we just have to wait and see. This is really just for me. But actually, hold on. I know I said I was going to be uploading every other day. I still am. Don't worry, I'm not changing. I might actually be uploading more frequently. I just feel extremely inspired lately. Again, I'm not making any money off this, but the numbers are looking pretty cool. I think people are kind of enjoying what I'm doing. I don't know. I try not to get too... Whatever. Let me wrap it up before you... Don't leave, please. I'm definitely going to be talking Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather this weekend. Might actually have a guest for the first time. We'll see. Met a crazy lady today who's telling me about how COVID's a hoax, something 5G. I might go back to that. If there's ever like an off day where I'm, not really in the mood to put a ton of work into something, we might have to talk about that because that's just jokes. My cats know how to sit. My girlfriend and I taught them. I don't know if you guys care about that. I don't know what you want, but you're here and I appreciate it. There's a lot going on. Let me know what you want because this was originally just for me, but I do care about you too. And I'll see you soon. Don't bet Lakers. This isn't financial advice, but if we're talking about LeBron's point spread, like his stats, I'm throwing a couple dollars on that. Let's just say I think he's going to end up with at least a double-double. Lakers, Suns tonight. See you soon. This episode was made possible by Anchor. If you're listening to this episode on Spotify, please consider giving me a follow so you can be notified when I upload. If this ever ends up on Apple Podcasts, I'd really appreciate a 5-star rating if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at Derapy Podcast or Instagram at Derapy_podcast. The intro music is by my brother, Damon Buxton. Outro music is by Lobo, and cover art is by my friend Nick Johnson. Thanks for listening. This has been Derapy.